Hello, my name is Jacqueline Pollauf, and today I wanted to share a quick tip about practicing backwards. Now, most of the time when a student is learning a piece, they logically enough start at the beginning and work their way forward. And I find that if sometimes a student flips that around and starts at the end and works their way backwards, this really helps to balance out their practicing and make sure that everything is very consistently and evenly learned. So what a student could do is, let's say they have a section that's 8 measures long. Rather than beginning with the first measure of that section, they could simply begin with the 8th measure, play that a few times, then back up and play the 7th and 8th measure a few times, and then the 6th, 7th, and 8th measure, and so on. And by doing this, a student will really drill the end of the section far more than the beginning, which helps to balance things out and make sure that it's all very evenly learned. A student could also apply this to a piece more broadly. Perhaps they have learned a piece in 4 sections, and they're working on really putting the sections together to make everything nice and connected and smooth and flowing. So what they could do in that instance is sit down and start with the 4th section, the final section, play this a couple of times, and then back up to the 3rd section, and so on. And again, this just helps to make everything really consistent. One of my favorite aspects to this approach to practicing is that then as a student goes along, frequently things feel more comfortable and more sure toward the end rather than toward the beginning. And that's a great feeling, to feel like a student is really finishing strong. So just a quick practice tip about practicing backwards.